So with the 2024 Formula 1 season nearly upon us, I thought I'd compare the 23 and 24 liveries from the cars that have been launched so far. So as of this weekend, 6 of the teams have launched their cars. And first up, I've got Alpine. So the top image is the 24 car, bottom image 23. As you can see, which you'll see with a lot of the cars, black is in, black is more. Basically, they're trying to keep the weight down. So this is very much a similar colour scheme to the 23 car, and yeah, they've just got more black really. So which do I prefer? I think I'm going to have to go for the 23 car. It's just more distinctive, and the 24 car looks a little bit like just a bare carbon tub and bodywork with a few decals whacked on for good measure. So 23 is my preference there. Moving on to AlphaTauri, or as they're now called, VCARB Red Bull or something like that. So 24 on the top, 23 on the bottom. Quite different. We've gone back to that really bright electric blue that Toro Rosso had sort of back in 2018, and the red is more kind of pops more as well, I think, on the 24 car. So for me, because I loved that Toro Rosso livery from 2017-2018, I'm going to have to go for the 24 car with this team. Moving on to Sauber. Well, this is a team that has got completely different liveries between 23 and 24. We've got the kind of Alfa Romeo red on the 23 car, and we got this bright, almost fluorescent green now. I don't know whether that's Stakes corporate colours, I'm not sure. Whilst I do think the green and the black contrast really well and will look striking on the racetrack, because Alfa is such a historic brand, and that kind of burgundy Alfa red is so iconic. I'm going to have to say I still prefer the 23 car for Sauber. On to McLaren. So we've got the papaya and black on the 24 car. They've got rid of the blue that they had on the 23 car. They already had quite a lot of black last year, so the amount of black hasn't changed that much. And then we've got the Google logos on the wheel caps. So which do I prefer out of these two? I think I actually prefer the 24 car. I just think the orange, or papaya as McLaren like to call it, and black just goes really well. And I think, yeah, losing the blue streak has made it a bit better. So I'm going 24 with McLaren. And next up we got Williams. Again, not a huge difference between the 24 and the 23 car. Listening to the launch, they talked about they've got this white and red stripe that goes basically along the nose and I think out the back as well, which sort of harks back to older Williams's. And also they've gone for that really dark navy blue to go alongside the brighter blue, which again is more reminiscent of the old Williams. And basically because they're so similar, and because I hope this harking back to the historic colour scheme brings them luck and gives them the success that they used to have, I'm going to go 24 with Williams as well. Also, I really like the Duracell battery kind of air intake. Obviously, they've got that on both cars. I think that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, for this part 1 video, we've got the Haas. Again, there's really not a lot of difference between these two, apart from slightly more black on the new one. Which do I prefer? Well, I think that Haas logo on the side pod on the new car, the way it kind of curves around the side pod, looks quite cool, looks a bit more dynamic than the 23 car. Yeah, there's so little between them. I'm going to go 24 car. So the remaining 4 cars will launch this week, so I'll do a part 2 video. But yeah, with the cars and teams I've reviewed this week, let me know if you agree with my decisions. Do you prefer the 23 or the 24 car for each of these teams? Do let me know in the comments below. Oh, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.